Hi, welcome back to ADHD Wonder Woman Coaching. Do you want to know a little secret, a top secret of how to increase your productivity and focus and actually get things done in 2025? So I want to share a little secret with you right now. So one of the top things that works time and time again for myself and my clients regularly to move that needle in regards to focus, concentrating, and just getting stuff done is planning ahead. So during your non-productive time today, for me, it'd be evening. I can't focus the rest in the evening. So in your non-productive, most productive time today, you plan for tomorrow. What are the top 3 things you need to get done for tomorrow? But we don't just leave it at that because that's not super helpful, right? So during our non-most productive time today, we plan what 3 things we need to get done tomorrow. What is a must for my tomorrow schedule? Then we figure out what is the start and end of those tasks. So for example, maybe I need to work on my taxes, which I do. Adding for tomorrow, I need to do my taxes as one of my things is probably unrealistic and B, overwhelming, where I'm probably just going to push it away and not even get started because it's just too much and overwhelming. And there's probably an emotional block to even get started with that, at least for me. So what we need to do is figure out what is a realistic start and end for your task for tomorrow. So maybe it's organizing my tax papers from last year and getting them ready to then continue from there. So that's going to be my number 1 task for tomorrow is I have a start and an end for that activity. So I'm going to prep my tax papers and get them all ready from last year so that I can hit the ground running when I'm ready to do this year's tax papers and maybe the next day. So whatever your 3 things are for tomorrow, whether they're personal or whether they're work related, regardless, what is the start and finish? Is that a realistic start and finish for tomorrow? Probably cleaning the whole house or doing all my taxes tomorrow is unrealistic. So how do I break that down? Tomorrow I'm just going to clean the kitchen, or tomorrow I'm just going to clean out the refrigerator. So the start and stop, and then when you're going to do it. So your top 3 things for the next day that you're planning the day before. So today I'm planning for tomorrow. You want to make sure you're putting those top 3 things for the next day in your most productive time of the day. So for me, my most productive time of the day is morning to lunchtime, early afternoon. So I'm going to make sure that I'm planning my 3 top things for the next day to put during those morning hours so that I can actually do my taxes and prep them or whatever that looks like. So the important things when you're planning for your tasks for the next day is, first of all, what are your 3 most important tasks? It can be overall, or you can separate that into work and personal life. What are the 3 most important tasks? Then what are the start and finish for each of those tasks? So you know what that's going to look like. Is that appropriate? About when or what time frame am I going to put that in my day? And then make sure you have everything ready and in place the day before, the night before, or during your non-most peak productive time. So for me, like I said, it would be the evening time. I'm going to prep everything so that I'm ready to hit the ground running during my most productive morning time tomorrow. So this evening, once I plan my 3 things on my to-do list, I'm going to make sure I have everything I need ready to hit the ground running tomorrow at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. or whenever I'm going to start that. Those things can really move the needle because what happens? ADHDers and people in general, we wake up. We don't have a plan for the day. We don't really know what to do. Our to-do list is too long. It's daunting. We push it away. We don't want to deal with it. So if we plan ahead of time, during our non-most peak productive time, what we need to do for the next day during our most peak productive time. We make it realistic, we make it specific, and we know when we're going to do it. There's a really good chance that you're actually going to do it. There's a really good chance that you're going to actually follow through with what you say. We don't need to just keep kicking the can down the road like ADHDers we're usually good at doing, so we need a game plan. And this is an easy, simple life hack game plan that is so easy and straightforward, but so powerful. I would love to see you trying it and see what you think of it. Try it for a week, try it for a month, try to be consistent. All we know is small change is going to make big benefits over time. So start today planning your top 3 things for tomorrow. If we fail or don't finish those things, don't beat ourselves up. Acknowledge that we did work on it, work towards it, and look at the barriers. Were there any barriers that held me back from accomplishing those things? And how can I adjust for those barriers next time? Also, how can I plan ahead for faux pas or things or barriers that are going to get in the way? Because most successful people in life plan ahead for when things don't go their way or when challenges arise, right? There are always going to be challenges and holdbacks. something getting in the way from finishing that task. If we let that hold us back and hold us down and defeat us, then we're not going to move forward. So we need everything in our power to move forward. So plan that top 3 things for tomorrow. Make sure you've prepped them and they're ready to go, and make sure you know when you're going to do them the next day, and then wake up energized and excited to get going and doing those things. I hope this life hack and this little secret works wonders for you as it has for me and so many of my clients regularly. Have a blessed day.